Hey guys, welcome to a using up all this damn stuff video. Um, as you can see, I have started putting out my fall decorations. I haven't really been in the fall mood, surprisingly, because it's just been so hot here still. We had a couple of cold fronts come in, but I don't know, I haven't been able to really feel like fall. But anyway, I've been seeing everybody with their fall decor out in their videos, so I decided to go ahead and throw some in here for you guys. Okay, so yeah, first of all, look, this is that jar holder I got at Yankee a couple weeks ago, or maybe it's been like a month now. This is really, really cute, isn't it? I've got Harvest burning in here right now, so, but yeah, that's looking really pretty. I hadn't used it yet. Okay, so, onward. First off, the soaps that I used. This is Paradise Coconut. I hated the soap. Oh my god, I couldn't stand it. I had it in my kitchen at first, and I brought it to work and I put it in the kitchen there, and like anytime anybody would wash their hands and I was in there and I could smell it, it made me want to throw up. I don't know what it is about this scent. It smells like the coconut vanilla or whatever it is from the Summer Vanillas or Signature Vanillas collection. I just can't stand it. At first I could tolerate it, but no. So anyway, yeah, so I was letting people at work use this, and as you can see there's some left. I actually got really mad because I bring some of my extra soaps to work and I keep them in like a cabinet in the women's restroom. And so I finished one of them, which I'll talk about in a minute, and I went to go grab my Wildberry Hibiscus soap that I had in there that I hadn't ever used, and I knew that I had it there. And it was gone. So, and that's not actually the first time that that's happened. I had a Blushing Mimosa soap in there, and it suddenly disappeared too. So, I'm not sure if we have a thief at work, but anyway, so I got really mad and just ended up taking all my soaps home, including this one, which I was just like, I'm just going to throw it away. Sorry for that little rant, but yeah, that's really, really aggravating. So, anyway, so yeah, this is just going in the trash. Oh my god, I hate this. And that's like very unusual for me to absolutely hate something as much as I hate that soap. Okay, the one that I finished over there, that was in the bathroom, was Raspberry Pink Peony. This ended up being pretty nice. I enjoyed this more than I thought I was going to. It was kind of a bright scent. It had kind of that sharp, I guess, I don't know, like a citrusy scent to it that you don't really associate with raspberry, but it did smell like raspberry, and then it had maybe, I don't know, I would say more of a citrus than a pink peony or floral smell to it. So, anyway, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. I probably, if it came back, I probably wouldn't get it again, but it was a pleasant surprise. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll just, I don't know. I was gonna keep stuff up there, but I really like seeing this, my pumpkins. Okay. Then I finished I Love Watermelon Basil, and I enjoyed this at first. I had this at my boyfriend's house in his bathroom, and finally, like towards the end, I just couldn't stand it anymore. It's definitely not as bad as Paradise Coconut, but I don't know, it was really, really sweet, just kind of sickeningly sweet, and I just kind of had enough of it. So I actually have another one. I might go exchange it because I'm just not that crazy about it. So anyway, and then I finished a shower gel. Well, it's not quite finished, but it's not really worth it to try to get the rest out of there. I have another one of these. But yeah, apricot vanilla. This is a really, really nice scent, and I was fortunate enough to get this. My store, when this originally released, it was only in select stores, and my store was one that got the apricot vanilla. So I, got to try this right when it came out, and really, really like it. It's great, creamy scent. You probably know everybody, I think, pretty much liked this one and decided that it was their favorite, or a lot of people's favorite of the Summer Vanillas line. So, alright, but yeah, it feels good to be done with a bottle of that, because it takes me forever to go through shower gels. And this morning I actually finished up this sugar scrub in Twisted Peppermint. I think this was from the 2008 holiday collection. And I had like 3 of these, and I had bought it and used it, really, really loved it. So I went back, or I ended up getting more when they went like 75% off. I think I got 2 more for about $2 or $3. And this is so fabulous. They really need to keep a Twisted Peppermint sugar scrub available like every holiday season. It's just got this, it has this great like cooling sensation that you get with, a peppermint extract. And the scrub, like the consistency of the scrub is really nice, because it's not too thick, but there is a lot of the exfoliating. Actually, I guess it says body scrub. I'm guessing it's a sugar. Yeah. So it's actually a sugar base, but yeah, it's just the right consistency, because it's got a lot of the scrubbies, but it's not too thick like some of their scrubs can be. So yeah, this is like a breath of fresh air when you get out of the shower after using this. And actually, I know that it's it's holiday, but this is perfect for in the summer when it's just really, really hot and you need to freshen up. So, but yeah, unfortunately this didn't stick around, and I don't think they've released a Twisted Peppermint body scrub since. I'm really hoping that maybe this year they'll have something. But in the meantime, if anybody knows of any good like peppermint scrub, please let me know, so that I can have a replacement for this, because I'm really gonna miss this a lot. And the scent is just amazing. I mean, Twisted Peppermint is fabulous. So, all right. While we're on Bath and Body Works, I finished a Wallflower of Beach Cabana. And this was a pretty nice scent at first. It's very like musky, like heady, and I don't know what really happened with this, but it was, burning pretty well, and then it got about halfway down and the Wallflower changed colors, and it seemed like it quit giving off a scent, even though there was still liquid in there. So I don't know if like all the scent burned out of the oil or something. Or out of the liquid. Sometimes I do seem to have that trouble, because my outlets, I don't know, I think I've got electrical problems. So in fact, I just had one of my Wallflower plugins, when I got up this morning, it was not working anymore. So I'm like always having that trouble, and it's getting really frustrating. Okay, I finished a little mini candle of Woodland Berry from last year's fall collection. I really liked this scent, but it wasn't very strong. I had this in a Wallflower last year and couldn't really get any scent out of it. But the scent itself was really nice. The description is: woodland berries, juicy orange, and fresh apple blended with cinnamon and allspice with a touch of brown sugar. This sounds like exactly like something that I would like, and it was a very original, kind of fall scent. Fruity, fresh, and a little bit spicy. But yeah, it just wasn't very strong. And this candle, I ended up, taking the taking the wax out and melting it in my tart warmer, and it really did a great job at that point. But yeah, unfortunately it's gone now, so I can't really, it's a shame that I discovered that too late. So anyway, but you know, they're constantly bringing back scents that are you know, discontinued. They'll call them something else, so you never know, that might end up coming back one day. Alright, so tarts, let's go with Yankee. I had a half of tart of Over the River and half a tart of Midsummer's Night left. So I decided to put them together because I was kind of in the mood for that type of scent. And it was pretty nice. It was soft. My half a tart of Midsummer's Night I think was kind of old, so I'm not sure that there was really that much scent left in it. But the Over the River really kind of toned down the Midsummer's Night, I guess. So yeah, it was a pretty nice blend, and I think I might actually try this again with like a newer Midsummer's Night tart. And then I had melted half a tart of caramel pecan pie. This was interesting because it ended up smelling like something very similar to a Kim's tart. It had a base note to it that I'm not sure if you've tried like any of her scents, like probably pound cake or pistachio ice cream or any of that. They burn pretty well. What was the other one? It was Amish friendship bread. I think it kind of ended up smelling like that, actually. Sugar corn pudding, those kinds of scents where there's like a nuttiness to them. This ended up smelling like that towards the end, and it was really strong. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. And then whoopie pie. Melted half of this, and I love this. I'm not big on chocolate scents, but this was really, really good. I enjoyed this a lot. So, so I had two halves sitting around, and I ended up putting them together in a mix that I thought would be like a good, like a turtle brownie type of mix, because you get the, you know, the whoopie pie kind of gives you that brownie smell, and then the caramel pecan makes like the turtle part of it. So, but it didn't end up doing that well. The scents really, I don't want to say they like crossed each other out or negated each other, but it wasn't as good as it sounded like it would be. So, I don't know. I'm not sure that I would waste another, you know, two halves of these to make that combination again. I think I mostly got like just the whoopie pie from it. If one scent stood out at all, it was that one. Alright, I have, let's go with Bathing Garden. Alright, so these are some of the little like extras that she gives you, freebies. This was interesting. It was very strong. This is what I could smell when I opened up my box. Sorry, I guess you can't see it that well. It's like a little ice cream scoop with 2 shades of purple. And I couldn't figure out what it smelled like, and then I realized it had like a grape note, but it was also very, very fresh, which is interesting. I hate artificial grape smells with a passion, and so I didn't think I was gonna like this, but I ended up really, really enjoying it. This was really nice. So I don't know if I could figure out, I don't know if these things are actually like combinations of her, you know, scents that she pours, like when she pours her tarts, her melts, if this is like leftover stuff that she mixes together, or if this is just one set scent that she does, you know, have a name for and keeps in stock. I don't know, but I really hope that I would be able to find this again, because yeah, this was really, really nice, and it lasted a long time and was very strong. So I tell you what, that woman she's just amazing with the things that she comes up with. Like, she can make things that I don't like smell amazing. So, and I love the Bathing Garden for that. This one had like, there was another seashell in here that I melted that was blue and white. And it was like straight up fresh scent. That was really strong. Not, I don't want to say it wasn't like a powdery fresh scent. It was like a sharp fresh scent. Kind of like, it kind of reminded me of the fresh that I got in this, this purple one over here. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd really like to know what these scents are, because I enjoyed this one a lot too. Okay, then I finally got around to trying Bubbling Butter Brew, and I was a little disappointed with this one. It wasn't very strong, and it kind of just smells like a lot of those butterscotch scents that you can get. For example, Maple Walnut from Yankee kind of smells like that. Maple Butter from Village Candles smells like that. There's Better Homes and Gardens has a maple butterscotch, I think, that is just like this. So, so yeah, I was kind of disappointed in this, and I might try like 2 cubes next time to see if I can get the scent stronger and just kind of, I don't know, get rid of it. This is corn pudding bread, and this corn pudding scent smells very heavily of corn to me, like corn and zucchini bread. I really enjoyed this. I liked it a lot. I was kind of worried about it because of that corn, but it is a really good, like, nice cornbread type of scent. And I think she might still have this on her website right now. This is sugared pie crust, and this is fabulous. I love this so much. I think I mentioned before when I got it, it smells similar to the Amy's Country Candle scent that I like, called King Cake. It's like a sweet bread note, but the bread does not smell, it doesn't have that yeast scent to it. It's so nice. And there's no spice in here, really. It's like just straight up, I don't know, kind of doughy, but very, very, very good. And I would like to be able to mix this with some other scents, but the scent by itself is just so good that it's probably worth just saving to use by itself. And she does do a blend of that with sweet peaches, which is fabulous. I melted a Nantucket Briar Bake Shop, and I think I mentioned this before, like, I love this scent. This is wonderful. It is so unique. And oh yeah, I think I was supposed to go post a description. I think like the description's back up there, and it's just chock full of all these different things that you would never expect would smell good together. But it's amazing. It's like bakery. I think in my last video I said it was like a floral, but I think it's more of a cologne. And that sounds really strange, but it's yeah, it's like the perfect combination of bakery and cologne. And it's not a strong cologne, or even I don't know. It's bakery and masculine. And it's so interesting and unique. So I really, really love that one. Okay. Wow, this is turning out to be a long video. Okay. Wildberry cheesecake. Everyone knows that this is really, really good. I melted my second cube, and it's just fabulous, like perfect berry cheesecake scent. So really, once you discover this, you really don't need any other kind of berry cheesecake scent. Rhubarb crumble. This is really nice. It is like a fresh berry bakery scent. It's pretty different from anything else that any other bakery scents I've smelled. And yeah, it's more, it does come across as being more fresh than bakery. So, but yeah, this is out right now in some Walmart stores, so go grab that if you've been, you know, thinking about getting it or wondering about it. And I melted My Mom Is My Best Friend. This is vanilla cupcake with buttercream frosting. This is really, really good. In fact, I put 1 cube in at work one day, and it lasted about 4 hours in my 12-watt oil burner that I've been using as a tart warmer. It was just so, so good. And so after the scent started to fade, I went ahead and put another one in to last me for the rest of the day. And it's like so good. So okay, I've been finding a lot of those like Sensationals, Better Homes and Gardens vanilla scents are really, really nice. Okay, this is what I melted for Kim's this week. I had melted a while back when I first got this order in. Oh, where is it? This is it. This is caramel apple cheesecake, and I had to turn it off right away because I just couldn't stand it. Decided to give it another try. No, I hate this. This definitely has that like stale yeasty bread type scent to it, and I really don't get any caramel. Maybe there's apple. I don't know. I don't like this at all. No. For the second time I melted, sorry, I'm not going to try to show you the labels. This is pink sugar cookie, which the first time I melted it, it was kind of forgettable. But the second time I really, really liked it. So, very happy with this one. In fact, I think the first time I melted it, I used my 24-watt warmer, and the second time I used a tea light warmer. So yeah, it did a lot better in the tea light warmer. Yes, so I think I may, if I place another order, I would get this one again. This is pistachio ice cream. Don't really care for this one. It doesn't smell really like pistachios or ice cream. I get a really, like, almost like a maple note. I think I've said that the last time that I melted this, so this is a no for me. And I melted the second one, my second one of pancakes and syrup. This is a really great scent. The maple in this is fabulous. This is definitely a repurchase for me. It's just really strong and so delicious. Okay, and finally, I have my Tiffany's scents, and it's been a little bit difficult for me to figure out how best to melt these, especially buttercream cupcakes. When I did my haul video, I mentioned that I had it in like a tall tea light warmer. I wasn't really getting anything from it. It was smoking, but I had just received the order, so I didn't know if I needed to let it cure. So I stopped it, I blew the tea light out, and oh, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Put it aside for a little while. So then I melted a couple other ones, which I showed in my last video, like Sweet Tooth, Caramel Apple Cinnabon. I did those in my 24-watt hot plate warmer, and they did really good. So I said, okay, let me try buttercream cupcakes in my 24-watt warmer. Nothing. So I put it in a tea light warmer. Couldn't smell anything at first, was about to give up on it, and then finally I got a scent from it. So, and it ended up being pretty nice. It wasn't a strong scent. It wasn't like a very sweet scent either, which made it interesting. It's like a very deep, like buttercream type scent, a deep vanilla scent. So it ended up being, I enjoyed it. So yeah, I have to say that this this scent kind of redeemed itself. And yeah, I think that's the trick, is just figuring out which scents work best in what warmers. Cookies and cream. This one had a decent scent throw. Another one I put in my 24-watt warmer. But yeah, I kind of got that, I mentioned it, I think, in the haul video, that it kind of smelled like popcorn. And I don't know, for some reason, I didn't enjoy that one. This one all that much. But, I mean, I'm going to try it again, see what happens. Let's see. This is Donut Shop. This ended up being really good. I love this. Just a great cakey cinnamon sugar donut scent. Everybody pretty much knows this one by now. So, I love that one. And then this was one I was pretty skeptical about too. Bury Me Alive. I'd heard a lot of things about it. I decided to go ahead and order it based on the good reviews and got it. Was kind of not sure about it. Thought it smelled like a body care that I didn't like, which I realized was pink sugar plum. And it isn't really that I don't like it. It's just I can only use it every so often and at certain times. But when I did melt this, it was in my 24-watt warmer. I melted it at work on one of those days where I kind of needed like a peppy, bright scent. I really enjoyed this. I have to say, this is a really good scent. So, yeah, so I'll have to, you know, say that pretty much all of my skepticisms about Tiffany candles were, you know, kind of, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, washed away by, you know, the actual performance of, you know, the majority of the tarts that I got. So, anyway, okay, guys, well, thank you for watching, and, yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts. So, alright, see y'all later. Bye-bye.